Hello.
Hello,
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm good.
Excellent.
Do you remember?
Yes.
Yeah, last time we spoke,
Uh, right. So, what have you been doing recently?
I was busy in my job. Yeah, that is what I'm doing right now. Nowadays, I was busy in the site activities.
I see. Very nice. Um, Mostly the same. Teaching and trying to get ready for the school year in September to see if the schools will resume.
Mhm. So, how's the situation right now for the COVID-19?
Um, the numbers seem to be increasing. Um, So we're not sure if they are going to open the schools or if they're going to have online classes. Difficult to determine.
Mhm.
But yeah, so we are trying to continue and make the best of things.
Yeah, let's say here in Saudi Arabia as well, we are hearing that maybe by the end of September, they will open the international flights as well
Uh,
and the airports as well.
I see.
Yeah. So some of the guys are stuck in Pakistan, and a lot of guys who are working here, they are planning to go back to their countries to see their families for vacations, for events. Let's see. We are expecting that by the end of September, the things will return and everything will be okay. Let's see.
I see. So, is there anything in particular you'd like to work on today?
Yeah, what about writing?
Writing.
Yeah, writing.
Okay.
If you
Um,
can talk about writing
so it's
for the
hmm,
for the IELTS, not IELTS writing. If there will be an essay writing, so how we can write that one?
yeah. So it's a little bit challenging to do. Um, in a Cambly lesson, um, typically the way that I try to do a writing lesson is if the student wants to uh, prepare a writing assignment outside of the class, and then we can go over it during the lesson. Um, because it's kind of challenging to do during the lesson. There's not always
Mhm.
quite enough time for the full writing assignment, um, and it's hard to do through a virtual class. But what we can do is in the future, if you'd like to practice a writing assignment for the IELTS, and then you can send me a link for the writing assignment, and we can go over it together.
Mhm. Okay. So if I will write an essay, then I will send you and we
Right.
can go for that,
Mhm.
and you can correct me as well, right?
Exactly. Correct.
Mhm. Right. That's okay. Yeah, in virtual it's really difficult to go for in detail and to discuss each and everything.
Yeah. So it helps to have the document that we can refer to. To say, oh well, maybe this is the wrong word, or we'll put a comma here, or phrase something differently. But if we can both
Mhm.
look at the same document with the screen sharing, it's much more useful to have the document already prepared. Um, so
Mhm.
we can do that for our next class if you like.
Yeah, 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 sure, sure.
Nice, good.
So I will write the essay first,
Mhm.
because for letter I don't see any issues, and for the letter I don't see any issues. But I think I will write an essay. I think it would be nearly about 200 and 250 words,
Okay,
and
nice.
approximately one page. So
Right, good, fantastic.
yeah.
Right. So is there something else you'd like to work on for today?
I don't have such things specific in my mind that we
Okay.
can talk about. Yeah.
All right. So let's see. Let's try something here. Okay. Okay. So we'll talk about looking on the bright side. So, what do you think look on the bright side means?
So what do I think look on the bright side means? I think it means that if there will be a situation, we need to think over it, and we need to take the positive aspect or negative aspect. So in that particular case, we should always be optimistic and we should be having positive approach.
Yeah.
And then we should take into account the bright side only. That is what I think it means.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So, like you said, if we look at any situation, we can look at the positive aspects, we can look at the negative aspects. But if we look on the positive aspects, if we stay optimistic, then it's much more helpful. It's more productive. Right?
It's
So
more
look on the bright
productive. Okay.
side, stay positive, be optimistic.
Mhm.
So, how about you? Do you generally expect good things or bad things to happen?
Around 90%. 90% I do think that I do positive think, and I will always stay optimistic,
Uh-huh.
because it is up to our mind. If we will always think negative and will not see the bright side, then obviously we will be depressed and we will be having tensions and we could not move forward, and we cannot enjoy the right means current time at the right time.
Right, yeah, good. So that leads us into our next question. So, how does a person's attitude affect their health?
What do I think? A person's attitude affect their health. A person's attitude, obviously it will affect the health of the of that particular guy, because uh, his attitude, if his attitude is positive, then obviously he will be having positive thoughts, and whenever he will be in some situation to decide or to reflect himself and to have a group discussion, then he will show his positive aspects. And obviously if he's having positive aspects, his mind would be fresh, he will be having good sleep, and he will always feel light and he will always feel good as well. If one guy's attitude is negative and he's not thinking over the positive aspects and he's always thinking negative and he's always uh, going uh, to hit someone or going to uh, disgrace someone, obviously you need to do some such activities that will not make him happy, and after certain time that attitude will become his habit. And if the habit is bad, then obviously it will affect the health as well, like smoking habit. If we have the smoking habits, obviously the health of that guy is not good.
Nice. Yeah, it's a good correlation between something like smoking and negativity. After a while, will have negative effects on your health. Okay, so I'd like for you to read this paragraph here, and we'll work on any pronunciation or any words that we might not recognize.
Although our attitude and outlook are parts of our personality, they can affect the health of our bodies. Research in this area often focuses on the difference between people who are optimists and